Paris Fashion Week 2025 is supposed to be the Super Bowl of high fashion, but this year it felt more like a soft reboot. Expensive, yes, star-studded of course, but emotionally flat. Luxury giants like Louis Vuitton and Dior, beautiful clothing, zero courage. It's like they dressed the future using yesterday's ideas. But then one unexpected brand broke all the rules. The collection was raw, political, inspired by a courtroom, and I couldn't even stop thinking about it. And wait till you hear the last brand I'll be talking about. It was so intense, I couldn't even make it to the end of the show. I'm Abdrazak Sani. I've been running my clothing brand for about 4 years now, so I study fashion for a living. Let's start with the biggest name, Louis Vuitton. Pharrell's latest collection feels like he's caught in a tricky space between culture and commerce. The pieces, well made, the styling consistent, but the vision was muted. It lacked evolution. You could almost predict every third look. It's like they're afraid to break anything, so they just remix what already works. And I get it, Louis Vuitton has investors, image, and legacy to protect, but fashion isn't supposed to feel that safe. It's supposed to surprise us. Pharrell played it smart, but not bold. Dior's show was polished like a sculpture behind glass. Kim Jones knows how to build a collection, but this one felt more like museum work than living fashion. There was elegance, sure, but no edge. It didn't speak to the world we live in. No commentary, no urgency, just technical excellence. Sometimes perfection can feel cold. Fashion, especially at this level, should provoke a conversation. Dior's show whispered when it should have been loud.
Not guilty. That was the verdict as a jury acquitted rapper A$AP Rocky of felony gun charges that could have landed him in jail for more than 20 years. When the jury announced their decision, as you saw, a joyful Rocky jumped over the courtroom rail and into the arms of his partner, singer Rihanna. Jim Murray reports.
Then came Og. The energy shifted. A$AP Rocky turned his real-life court case into a metaphor for justice, identity, and freedom. The collection felt like a protest in motion. Tailoring ripped at the seams, silhouettes restrained with belts and chains, statements scribbled on fabric like graffiti in a jail cell. And it wasn't just clothes, it was story. You felt it, every detail was intentional. The courtroom theme wasn't about aesthetic, it was about trauma, redemption, and surviving public scrutiny. In a week of safe choices, Og took the biggest creative risk and reminding us that fashion isn't just supposed to sell, it's supposed to speak as well.
The situation taught me to make a collection. For the simple fact, I was in a courtroom looking at different pieces of tasks, and that's what helped and triggered the thought of obligatory fashion. I saw cops, which wear uniforms. I saw lawyers. I saw a guy coming in for child support. I saw a baby mama coming in for child support. I saw so many different things going on. I borrowed it because it's just lifestyle. It's my lifestyle. That's obligatory fashion, repurposing what they say is a uniform for everyday attire.
Amiri gets an honorable mention, not for being loud, but for being honest. The brand leaned into West Coast nostalgia, guitars, suede, and flow. It felt like a memory, not a marketing pitch. There was clarity in chaos, nothing over design, no screaming logos. Amiri isn't just trying to win headlines, but they are winning trust. Quiet confidence in a season full of noise. And then there was Owens, the most challenging collection of the week, and that's exactly why I couldn't make it to the end. Not in protest, but in shock. The atmosphere felt suffocating, like performance art during the end of the world. Towering silhouettes, dystopian rituals, models moving like possessed relics or like zombies. It felt overwhelming in the best way. Not made for Instagram, not made for the press, made for impact. And that impact was so intense, I couldn't make it to the end. Paris Fashion Week 2025 didn't flop. It just got too comfortable. The giants stayed still while the rebels reached deep. Og took the crown. That was the best show in my opinion. And Owens reminded us that fashion can still make you feel uncomfortable even in your own skin. If you like this breakdown, please hit the like button. It helps way more than you think. And if you're new here, I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers so that I can officially say Absa Worldwide is not just a clothing brand, but is the biggest fashion brand channel in Nigeria. If you're a fashion nerd, culture head, or just tired of surface level takes, stick around, we are just getting started.